Hey everyone. So W lawsuit, W fun today for Vince McMahon and WWE because they got hit with not one but two lawsuits. One lawsuit, the first one, is one about racial discrimination and stuff. The person that's suing them, her name is Brittany Abrams, and she's filing them for discrimination. She is basically suing them. She filed a civil suit, easy for me to say, in the U.S. District Court of Eastern District, New York, yesterday. And this is what she's suing them for: discriminatory treatment, harassment, hostile work environment, wrongful termination, unlawful retaliation against the plaintiff due to her race, color, and gender. And the list of names involved are, of course, Vince McMahon and Stephanie McMahon, among others. The list is right there. If you can see it right there. I don't know if you can see it really well, but that is the list right there of people that is in this lawsuit. And the reason for this isn't because of unlawful discrimination and hostile work environment, unlawful retaliation of complaining of defendants, unlawful employment practices, including her complaints of racial harassment and discrimination and other wrongdoing. Basically it states, her basically the lawsuit is about her disdain for a lot of the racial stereotyping and writing and suggestive writing for characters and stories in WWE. For example, she brings up Bianca Belair, where basically they had a script being written for Bianca, a line written for Bianca, where Bianca would say, don't make me take off my earrings and beat your ass. And Bianca, to her credit, made it clear that she didn't want to say that line. So obviously they have respect for her, that being Bianca, to not push it upon her and everything. And that Abrams is expressing that it featured cool, ugly stereotypes of dark-skinned black women. So that's not a good look for whoever came up with that. But it goes on. It goes on. Get a load of this. Other examples highlight a storyline pitch from Callahan that would have had seen Mansoor in a love triangle with Aaliyah and Angel Gaza, where Mansoor, or Mansoor now as he's known, a Saudi Arabia native, would be revealing to Aaliyah a secret, and that secret was that he was behind the 9/11 attacks, at the Pentagon. Excuse me? Vince, you do realize that you and your crew, you and your company right now, are in a partnership with Saudi Arabia. Did you not remember that? Do you not remember that you're in a partnership with Saudi Arabia right now as we speak? Do you really want to chance risking that? I wouldn't. I wouldn't. But believe you me. Further evidence, he says, came from a pitch to have Reggie, now known as Scripes, dress in drag. Dress in drag, as I just checked something here for a second. Dress in drag, and everything. Apollo Crews' Nigerian royalty character, which he did do, and an unused idea. This was unused, just like the Mansoor secret about being behind 9/11 and trying to get Bianca to say that line that she rejected, as well as the love triangle that would have led to that secret reveal by Mansoor. But the other unused idea was Shane Thor would have hunted people like Reggie's race down and basically put them in a cage. Mostly, an unused idea where Shane Thor would have hunted people and put Reggie in a cage. Additionally, Abrams claims that she continued to object to the pitches that she viewed as racist and or sexist. She alleges that her firing was for taking a commemorative WrestleMania 38 chair. Was unfair, as many writers did the same thing. Per Bloomberg, in the silver suit, Abrams is seeking out reinstatement, damages, and declaration judgment, and injunction restraining defendants from engaging in such unlawful conduct. So yeah, that first lawsuit, I will say honestly, this Brittany Abrams, I know people are going to say, oh, she's just looking for money and all that, and some of this doesn't really, sound like something WWE would do. Are we forgetting who the head honcho is? Are we forgetting who, basically approves a lot of these ideas, or who wants certain ideas done because they can't get their head out of the past? Do we not forget that? I don't think I have. I don't think I have. And these ideas would be right up his alley. They would be. And honestly, I know people are saying, oh, well, she's just looking for a reason to get money and, get things her way and all that. She's part of the woke movement and all that. Look, whatever your opinion is, she has a right to this lawsuit. She has a right to seek out damages and reinstatement and to ensure in the long run none of these kind of ideas ever see the light of day again. She has a right to that. But, we're not done with the lawsuits. We are not done with the lawsuits, my friends. We are not done, because another one came out about a little over an hour ago. And basically, it is the shareholders, Julia and Holman, LLP, investigating the proposed merger between Endeavor and WWE. And this is what it means. And this is what it is, because Endeavor is controlled by Endeavor is controlled by private equity firm Silver Lake, which holds about 70% of the company's voting power. WWE is a controlled company, or WWE is also a controlled company with the majority of its voting power, for now, owned by Vince McMahon. Now, this is what it says, and I quote, Julian Holman is investigating potential legal claims regarding the fairness of the merger terms and potential conflicts of interest. Among other things, Silver Lake may have interests that diverge from other shareholders' interests and could be using its controlling stake to extract unfair benefits. Julian Holman is also concerned that a proposed merger might have driven the sale of its IMG business to another private equity firm. So, yeah, 2 lawsuits in one day, one racist, rightfully being, one lawsuit being rightfully filed due to racial discrimination and unfair termination and all that. Right, that is, I am all with that lady to get justice, there's no doubt. But now you have this other lawsuit coming out to where, they're wondering whether or not the merger between WWE and Endeavor was done, legally or illegally. Because according to what Just Alex had pointed out on his Twitter when he found out about this recent lawsuit, is, basically what it's, saying is they're trying to figure out whether or not WWE sold, or the WWE sale was done correctly and lawfully or not. So, yeah, it's not been a good day for WWE and Vince McMahon when it comes to lawsuits here and everything. But guys, give me your thoughts. What are your thoughts overall on each of these lawsuits? How do you feel about them? Where do you think WWE goes from here? I mean, apparently they're not commenting on it right now, but they're going to have to eventually if it gets out there into the known news media public. But let me know what your thoughts are. Comment below, live chat during the premiere. Keep looking on YouTube for people like Just Alex and JD to keep you informed on this as well. And until next time, guys, I am out, but give me your thoughts. Love to hear them.